Ashley from Notjustboxing here with European champion Sam Noakes. How you doing, Sam?
Yeah, very well, thank you, Ash. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks. Thanks for having us down today. It's great to see you all training.
Yeah, no problem, my pleasure. It's always a warm welcome in the iBox gym.
I can't believe you've just said to me that you're off doing sprints straight after this.
Yeah, got to do it, innit? In camp now, aren't
Can you tell everyone what sprints you're doing later?
So I've been doing, I see a video about them, they're called John Terry runs, they're more of a football thing, but I see them and I thought, so you have it on 15% incline, and then the John Terry run is 14 kilometres per hour, but I knew that would be a little bit too easy, so I've upped the speed on them, but they are good. If you do 15 sets of them, 20 on, 40 off, good workout that is, mate, honestly, it's good.
I bet. Yeah, that's some incline. So it's not long now till you're headlining York Hall. How are you feeling?
Yeah, looking good. I mean, I've had a good amount of time off. I had a busy start to the year, getting the British and the WBO International and the European. So I'm looking forward to getting back in there, back at York Hall again, main event. So going in the right direction, actually, you know what I mean? And it's just, as I said earlier off camera, I've got the mandatory challenger as well. So it's a good fight.
Yeah, so you're fighting the Italian's #1. Do you know much about him?
Yeah, he's been in there with some good names. He's had some good wins recently. I know he fought Mendy, and he also fought Vincenzo. I fought a few fights back, and yeah, he's just tough, and he comes forward. Obviously, he trains hard. He's known about this fight for a little while because we knew straight after me beating Mendy that I'd fight him next. So he's known he's had time to prepare. So I'm sure it's going to be a good fight.
So you went the distance last time out for your first time in your career. Would you say you learnt a lot in that fight though with Mendy?
Yeah, I think you hear it a lot. Everyone's always say about getting good rounds banked, but I think getting 12 banked at a good pace against a very good opponent beat, say, going a distance from the 6th rounder, do you know what I mean, against a journeyman, do you know what I'm saying? So they're 12 good rounds that I've learned, and I just feel like I'm finding my feet in the pro game now, and I'm moving on and pushing through the ranks.
So you said on the podcast that your main goal is to make as much money as possible and get out the sport with your health. Looking like that, the best bet for you is going to be Riyadh season. Is that something on the cards that you'd like to do after this?
Listen, I think I'd love to be out there and fight, but I've just got to I don't pick who goes out there and fights, you know, so just got to keep doing what I'm doing. As long as I'm staying active, keep winning, that's the main thing.
So domestically, we've been saying this for years, everybody. You've got the Mark Chamberlain fight. We were with him the other day, and you're probably going to say the same answer as him. Obviously, everyone really wants this fight when the time is right. You've both got different European titles, and there's a lot around the corner. Is that a fight that you would like to have sooner rather than later before you hit the world stage?
I've said I'm ready for that fight whenever it gets made. It ain't down to me. Realistically, I should be fighting him on the 21st card, not Josh Padley. Do you know what I mean? Like, I got offered Josh Padley about 4 or 5 fights ago, do you know what I mean? He's got what they doing with that one, do you know what I'm saying? And I've got a date in September as well, so can you hear him in the background? So it would have been, I think it would have made more sense for me to fight him on that card. Yeah. I mean, if you think of all the other big fights on that card, they're all 50-50s, bar that fight, do you know what I'm saying? So, but listen, that ain't down to me. I'll leave the politics to the people who know what they're talking about, but that's just my opinion on the matter.
Definitely. So your brother Sean recently won his first big title as a pro. He's now the English welterweight champion. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, I'm buzzing for Sean. I think he had it against a good opponent as well. Inder's a very good fighter, a very tough fight. I've done some rounds with him before, and I mean, he only done a 6th round before that 10-rounder, so for him to jump straight into that, that's good going, and I'm buzzing for him. It just means that all the hard work he's been putting in over the years is working in. That's when you get your first title. That's what it means, do you know what I mean? So everything you've been doing, all the sweat in the gym, it's all been worth it. So I'm really happy for him.
Yeah, it's great to see you both support each other. So even since the amateurs, you've always been ringside, both. You're very animated.
Yeah, we're a very family-orientated family, you know, so we're all very close. Like, we all give each other stick. They'll all tell you the same, but we all love each other very dearly.
So I watched your recent interview with Queensbury, and you said you want your knockout streak back. Are we going to see the most aggressive version of you on the 6th of September?
No, I'd say I'm always pretty aggressive anyway. Some may be hard to top. I think you see aggressive, but you see calculated as well. So I think that's the aim of the game, isn't it? Calculate pressure, do you know what I mean? So I ain't going in there with any more aggressive than I have any of the last fights. I just think I want that streak back now. I don't want to go 2 fights to long distance. Another 12-rounder, Ash. I don't want to do another 12 rounds.
And lastly, what's your prediction?
Well, for my fight?
Yes.
Stoppage win.
Early,
so,
mid?
I'd like to say under 6, but I don't know. He's tough, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? Anything under 8, I'll be a very happy man.
Brilliant. Well, I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
My name is Dennis McCann, professional boxer for Frank Moore and MTK Global. This is Fortress Boxing. A lot more protection. It's a no-brainer. Around your thumbs, around your knuckles, around your wrist. That's exactly where the problems are. They're very compact. So I feel like I'm punching hard with them on as well. And I feel like when you got sparring 14, 16 ounce gloves, the smaller wraps can't really, they're too small for the gloves, that makes sense. So these are a bit bigger and they're getting the gloves a bit more, they're making them more compact.
1, 2, hook, go.